We were at that local thrift store. Thought we'd check this place out. Ain't been here for a little while, and look there. Old Transformer. We'll go through these and see what we can find. Welcome, guys, to Next Level Toys. We made it down to the thrift store twice. First time we found 4 bags. This time we found 5 more of them. So we got 9 bags to go through. And I'm going to start off with this small bag first. This we gave $1.89 for. And the reason we got it, there's the old Transformer ambulance in there. And there's some knickknacks that we might well use for future videos. We've done about 10 of these, I think, now. I've been doing them for several years since the thrift store has been there. And other thrift stores, so I've decided to make videos of them. There's a 18-wheeler here with some kind of fire scene on it. But here is the ambulance. And it looks to be intact. Good stickers. This is definitely 80s. Very, very nice. Not bad for $1.89. There's his tiny little head. What do y'all think about that? That was a good find just for that. There's some scenery things here too. I'm always up for this. Check this out. Little gas station scene. Not quite scale for 1/64. There's the rig for the tractor. Well, I believe it goes together. Well, you know what? It looks to be kind of sort of. They don't go together. So 2 different pieces. There is an off-brand in here. I thought that might be a Matchbox, but it's just an off-brand. Some kind of, looks like a Space Explorer. There's some stop signs and whatnot. Oh, look, we could definitely use something like that. There's a lamp post. You could use that for scale. There's a couple of those. There's a little dog in here. There's a bunch of little knickknacks, caution signs. Yeah, so I'm going to put those aside. I'm going to put this behind us. This is our review table for good things that we find. And I'm going to move all this around. So let's get that out of the way. $2.69 for this next bag. Not sure why I really grabbed this one up, but I think it's because of an action figure. There's a Stormtrooper toy in here. Looks like McDonald's. It is. Got some binoculars. It's not usable. Someone made a wooden derby vehicle here. I remember doing those when I was a kid. It's got a little person in there even. A lot of people wonder what I do with these toys when I get them. We donate. Believe it or not, we end up donating about 80% of these back. Some my son will take if he wins whatever. And then some stuff like this we will keep. I think this is, I don't know, what is this? No, this is a McDonald's toy. This is Fred from Scooby-Doo. I was hoping it might have been a collectible thing. Oh, check this out. There's actually a diecast in here in its package. Drive for Cupid. A race car. That's at least worth $1. Looks like it's unopened, so that's pretty awesome. Let's just throw that back here. I didn't even know that was in here. When I see these, when I see something in the bag, I just grab the bag and not look through the rest of it. There is a Bentley in here with a broken wheel. Here's the first of many lizards. I know there's a bunch of lizards for some reason in these bags. Blippi. There's a Blippi. That will probably go to my best friend Jason. His daughter's into these things, so definitely I think she would like that. There's a pig. Here's a, well, it couldn't have been for the action figure. At least I hope not. I got fooled on that one. That's a new Joe, but not a G.I. Joe. Hey, there's that cat from TikTok. There's a little, nice little Stormtrooper Lego. That's every bit worth a couple bucks. These Lego figures, you know, they're quite collectible. So, always happy to find those. Oh, maybe this is why I bought them. Yeah, this is why. I think this is one of the newer but older G.I. Joes that came out one last time. Looks like Snake Eyes. But I'm not quite sure. I'm not going to waste too much time on him, but whoever he is, he's complete. No broken crotch. And he's got that new swivel action, so I'm not sure whom that might quite be. There's no O-ring on this one. Let's see. There's a tiny little dude in here with arms and legs. This looks like a vintage horse. Definite vintage from the smelling of it. Oh, I'm not trying to sniff it too bad, but I got a whiff of it. There's a zombie in here with a broken arm. There's that. The Incredibles, that's a good movie. Then there's another McDonald's toy. A shovel. There's another little dude. I'm always into these guys. There's some more little dinosaurs. And, that's from that dog movie, isn't it? My son will definitely take that, I'm sure. Other than that, it's just a couple of farm figures. Let's go to the next bag. Let's just move these out of the way, unedited, because I don't want to spoil any fun here. This is intended for 14 and up. $2.99 for this bag. So, you'll see why I got this for $3. First off, we got this awesome, looks to be Audi. Y'all know I love my Audis, but I don't think this is an Audi after all. Driven by a bat. I think it's made to look like an Audi, but they didn't want to get copyrighted. So I don't know what this is. But I do know this is really close to scale for a G.I. Joe. From the look of it. Let's see if we can get him here. Oh, check this out, yo. That's awesome. Look, that's about perfect scale for a G.I. Joe. If I can do it right, I can cram them in there better. Yeah, that's easily worth a couple bucks. And there's a boat in here. There's a large boat. A fishing boat. I had something like this when I was a little kid. Again, this is actually, it was G.I. Joe scale too. Oh, check it out. Oh, he's missing a leg. That sucks. It's not a G.I. Joe, it's an action figure, but I love these older action figures. His leg's gone, but he may have came with this boat. I mean, he fits it perfect. The boat looks like it's intact. It's probably vintage. Little fishing thing. If this had a motor on it, I'd put a GoPro on it. That's what I'm wanting to do down the road, and try to do some other types of videos. There's that. There wasn't a whole lot in this bag. There's a 8-point. And we got this big figure whom he apparently went to something. But he looks like a biker, like riding a bike. Must have been a pretty big bike, because he's obviously riding some. So that'll be donated. Let's grab this bag. This was $1.99. I got him for the SpongeBob because my son loves SpongeBob. I do too. It's hard to find the SpongeBob toys. And this one still has a tag on it. I guarantee you, he was probably about $10, $15 alone. Still got his with jelly beans. Maybe this was actually not as old, but it's probably from Easter, actually. It's still worth a buck. So there's that. There is a Hot Wheels track piece in here. Check that out. Ooh. That might come in handy. I don't know. But not bad. Definitely something cool. No cars in it. There's a tank. That's actually a pretty heavy duty tank. I bet that's battery operated. It's pretty heavy. Oops. Yes, here's an action figure. Definitely a newer one. I've seen him on TV. Don't know his name, but it's from the newer cartoons. I just don't get much into him other than when I'm watching him with my son. But it's a figure. He's going to be collected. This looks like a very, very cheap figure. Looks like Venom or something. We'll put him here. We got a dude with a cape. Oh my goodness. It's an old Leonardo. Complete with cape. And out of all my turtles, I've never came across one of these before. This is 1993. This is an old one. You can tell by the smirk on their faces. This is Leonardo Donatello. I don't want to, be wrong on that. I know it's not Raphael or Michelangelo. It's been a while since I've seen these turtles. Donatello, duh. There's a D on his belt. This is awesome. That's every bit worth a few bucks. We keep these unopened bags of Happy Meal toys. I have a large tote of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I've got a sick addiction for toys. Anyway, we need to calm it down a little. Nah, just kidding. We'll never do that. Some kind of little dude there. And there's a horse. Here is another bag. And this, random prices. Yes. This is $2.49. And as I poke myself with a staple, that's fun. This is pretty cool. It's a football from Myrtle Beach. I hope to go there next year. We are really definitely planning a Myrtle Beach trip, as everything hopefully will go okay. There's a coin purse with Lightning McQueen and his friends. It's actually metal. There's a wallet. It's not bendable. I don't know what that is. Lightning McQueen. It's a battery operated. I bet you it spins. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty neat. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably end up donating, actually. There's a Nerf squeezing the bottom. Ew. It's a Kaponk. I guess that's what that is, yeah. Interesting. Never seen that before. I don't get it much, obviously. There is a Hot Wheel car in here. It is a beauty. It's a vintage looking 70s, but it's not old. It's just the body of it. Like the orange and yellow. So we did find a Hot Wheel car. There's also a nice little plane in here. What do you think about that, Chris? If you watch this, we know you're liking these diecast planes. It is missing. Nope, it's not missing a wheel. My bad. Light's playing tricks on me. So this is actually intact. Imagine that. Usually when we find planes, they are broken. There's an old little car. We got a couple of these. So now we have another one. Mario. I'm always happy to find Mario. He's going to go over there on the Mario racetrack. In fact, let's just chuck him over there. There we are. He is on the track now. Here's his bike. Oh, here's the rest of his bike. Hopefully. I will have to put those aside so I don't lose them. Hopefully they're all there. Looks like a baby toy. No way! It's a dice. And it looks like his seat. Okay. Moving right along. Let's get these out of the way here. We are on another bag. This is $2.99. This has got cars, guys. In case you're wondering, yeah, we did find some cars. Oh boy. There's the police baton. There's Hank in here. Check it out. That's neat. Got a Batman. That's obviously probably a Happy Meal toy. There's a big softball. We donate these. It's got signatures all over it though. I don't know if that's worth checking into. Actually, no, it just says SBM all over it. It's probably a kid that done that. Someone dissected limbs off of that figure. There's a grenade. Binoculars. More binoculars. Ooh, Minions. Pez dispenser. Y'all know I love my Pez dispensers. Patent 7 million, so it's a newer one. Obviously, because the movie ain't been out that long. There is a full-size action figure in here. Love my action figures, even though I don't even know who the heck they are. There's a dude. There's some little tiny, looks to be like wrestling dudes in here. So there's this dude. I don't know who these guys are. They're from 2011 WWE. Any wrestling fans out there? I mean, I'm sure I can look up and find the names of these dudes, but I've never seen miniature wrestlers in there. There's a bunch of them in here. Yeah. Not bad for the price of this. And there's another twins. Alright, here's the car. This is a Majesto. Looks like a Ford Focus. Matt, if you happen to watch, we know you like Ford Focuses. I used to work with you. I do know you stop by every now and then on my videos. There's a Ford Focus. A green fidget spinner. This looks to be another one of them wrestlers, but he has wings. Maybe, may not. There's a princess. There is an older Driving Club's vintage car here. Fairly intact. There's a Batman. We've got the green disc. Another set of binoculars. That's like 3 of them. Another Batman McDonald toy. Here's yet another dissected individual. A green large race car. It's a pullback. There is a Jeep Wrangler. And that is a Majesto. Another Majesto. This is a Humvee. And that's going to do it for this one. Oh, there's a hobo car in here. A vintage Hot Wheels. It is missing the windshield. Pretty cool. Alright, we're going to be right back because my phone is running out of video, so we will be right back. We had to make a little room on my camera. But we should have enough to finish out these last 3 bags. This is a $2.69 bag. So, let's see what's in it. Definitely love doing this. I like it for the mystery. This is something I've always done. Here's some party labels for WCW, or WWF, that is. I was into that when, before NWO came in. I was a big wrestler fan. Back when Hulk Hogan and all them wrestled. So I can't knock that stuff. The Nerf guns or the weird looking dinosaur. We're just going to throw stuff everybody here. That is that dude. Who is this? This is from the 70s. Peabody and Sherman. Obviously, it's not that old. I can tell by the tag. It's even got that newer stuff on there. So that's cool, though. Who would donate that? Uh-oh. Scary. There's a wind-up McDonald's toy in here. Yeah. Nothing can seem to crawl off this table. There is another one of these. In fact, I'm thinking that might be, looks like, these ninjas, I don't know what they're from. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. They remind me of Mortal Kombat. Greenbelt International. That's all it says on his butt. So I'm not really sure who these ninjas are. There is a gigantic wrestler with tattoos here. He will go with the wrestlers we have. Not familiar who that is, because I don't watch it no more, so. Here's another one of them ninjas, only he's blue. These definitely ain't Power Rangers. Here's a red one. Sorry, dude. The expression on this thing's face. Oh, here's another, this ain't a wrestler, I believe. But he looks to go with those ninjas. Pretty neat. This thing's full of figures here. And he needs cleaned up. He's got a little dirt on him. Not sure who that is either. Got a little shoe car. You never know what you're going to find in these things. Now this is neat. 1996. Make sure there's nothing in it. It's got Ronald McDonald and his little sidekick on there. Great artwork. You don't see Ronald McDonald much anymore on the advertising for some reason. There's a Turtles tattoos. Yeah, well, you know, I'm not into tattoos whatsoever. No offense. I just, old fashioned, I guess. Ooh. An old Yataming 1981 Universal Studios van. I'm into that. Solid metal diecast. These have always had a paint issue. If you find one of these in mint condition, it's probably worth $10,000, $100,000. I'm just kidding. But anytime I find them, they're all shipped away. Oh, this is neat. It's a bear. It says West Virginia on it. That's our state. Yeah, I don't know. You've got to wonder why people get rid of some of this stuff, but they do. And I have no idea what these are. They must be some kind of stamp presses. The Crafts People, McGrill. They're very, very heavy. They're all solid metal. And then there's a ghost in here. Interesting. Alright, let's get these all over here. We have another bag here for $1.99. And we got a very large wrestler in here. Bada bing. At least he looks like a wrestler. Things like this, yeah, obviously we'll donate. It's a plastic plane. Here's a random bowling pin. I love bowling. Where's the other 9 of them? Another one of these. Wooden block, we could probably do something with that. We keep in random blocks and stuff or whatever. There is the other lizard. I knew there was a couple more somewhere. Another, looks to be like a ghost. McDonald toy. A very battered up, beat up off-wheel vehicle. Off-road, that is. Here's a hawk. That's definitely not a Happy Meal toy. This is very heavy. It's a little baby miniature hawk bobblehead. This is vintage. This is Plastic Toys Incorporated. Looks like an old Corvette. It's probably from the 80s. Early mid 80s, I'm guessing. Here is a gigantic dinosaur. Oh, this had to come from that same people we did this a couple months back. Again, we found a tail chopped off. If y'all want to know what that story is, go check out that last video of this. There must have been, what, 10, 15 dinosaurs that had chopped off toes, fingers, ears. There's nothing else in here. It's just all baby toys. So I'm not going to waste time with that. Let's get to this final bag. $1.99. This has some more goodies in it. We will immediately start looking again so we can bring these again sooner to y'all than like monthly. Oh crap, I opened it, whatever this is. Super Identity. These are Wendy's Happy Meal toys. We just opened one of them. Oh well. No idea what this is, but he looks to be all here. Bandai, so is that got something to do with the Power Rangers? Look at them weird feet. He looks to be all there. We have a Hot Wheels Volkswagen Golf GTI. We didn't find a whole lot of cars, sadly, but at least there's a couple in here. There's a solid plastic on plastic Firebird. A very nicely detailed wolf. Now some of these can be worth some money. I don't know much about this particular piece of artwork. McDonald toy. I've seen her on TV. That's a little kid figure. A little knockoff car. A yo-yo. Oh, get off my yo-yo. There's a little tiny Robin Hood. Or Robin from Batman, it is. My bad. Got this dude. And, love this guy. I don't know who he is. But, green and black. I have no idea who that is. Do you? Let's just try to cheat here. Playmates. Generally, that's turtle related. Is that a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure? If it is, I have no idea who that even is. I grew up to the Turtles. And here's another one. Playmates. No date. But it has that same logo on there. He's a fire. If y'all know who that is, please let me know. I'm going to try to research it too later. Got that guy. He's fairly new. Couple minions. And another knockoff smashed beat up car. Finishing out is that very happy looking individual. Please let us know what you think of today's haul. Until then, thank you for watching Next Level Toys, and we will see y'all next time. Goodbye.